welcome everyone to episode 5 of Critical Misfits. Last we left off our adventure, you guys finished your second day of classes after your long evening with the Quasit Mafia. You woke up, had your classes. Two of you got to go into the Wylde Forest and got to experience some spooky things that happened. Oh, you also discovered that Ray is not Ray.
Yes.
And that Ray is not a fighter, even though they were assigned fighter classes. But you all talked to Bellamere about it, and you guys managed to get it sorted out. So Ray gets to pick new classes after quest weekend, which is where we're going to start. We are going to just time skip Wednesday and Thursday. You guys had, we could do some rolls to see how you guys fared on your 2 days of school.
Let's just go with the idea that we rocked it. We were perfect.
Yeah,
no,
we were great.
I'm gonna make you guys roll now. So how I'm gonna do this is I don't have my D100 out. Oops. I forgot. I literally only pulled out D20s. That was it. That's all you need as a DM unless you're fighting. Okay. High or low? Igor.
Low.
You struggled. It's a lot of information to come at you at once. So your Wednesday and Thursday, you were keeping up, but you're just kind of like, I'm not really sure if I know what I think I know kind of thing.
I thought this would be easier.
Yes. You thought it'd be a walk in the park, and then they hit you Wednesday and Thursday, and you're like, maybe not. I might be wrong.
I'll have to upgrade my brain at some point.
Like, did they physically hit him, or?
No. No.
You're failing the class.
No.
My jaw hits the floor. Let me get that.
Corporal punishment, like.
Okay. Ray, high or low?
High.
You did pretty well considering you're taking classes that you shouldn't be taking. I feel like most of your classes, since Drip is in 2 of your classes with you, those 2 classes, phenomenal. You're doing great.
You
might
know
just
why?
be because Drip is there, but
I think Ray's copying Drip's homework.
right? Drip is like super student. Like he's very into his studies and stuff. But you did really well for the next 2 days. High or low, Daisy?
Low.
You did pretty well too.
Oh.
Yeah, you caught on. You've been helping Igor out.
Okay.
With the 2 classes that you guys have together. You've been helping him because he's like, I'm struggling. And you're like, I get this. Let me help you kind of thing.
Taking care, mom duty, like.
Yeah, you're helping him out with his homework and stuff.
All right, cool.
So
One thing I would like to add,
Mm.
Igor has been doing, is he has taken to pocketing a few cookies every night.
Great.
And leaving them wrapped up in a napkin at the entry to or by the entryway to the alley.
Yeah.
Okay. Are those Daisy's cookies or just cookies from the cafeteria?
Just cookies from the cafeteria.
Okay.
I don't want to freak them out or, have them love me or anything weird.
Oh.
No special cookies.
All right.
Okay. So that leads you guys to Friday morning. Morning rises, but it's not as sunny. There are plenty of clouds in the sky, and it looks like it's planning to rain. There's a bunch of noise coming from the courtyard of the dorms, and there's a knock on the door from your room. And then you hear the door open, and there's a bunch of mumbling coming from the door. Considering that you guys are all still in your rooms, that's what you hear.
Have we had breakfast yet?
No, this is like just before you guys get out of bed. You hear a knock on the door, and then mumbling coming from there.
Come out in bunny slippers and bunny PJs. all pink. And then a bit later a bit later than I wanted, and what are you doing here?
Oh, I'm just stopping by all of the dorms, make sure all of you know how quest weekend's gonna go. We have a giant quest board up. Well, not as giant as the other years of school, but we have a nice quest board so you guys can pick which quest you guys want to go to on this weekend. Some of them, you may earn money. I know that the quests that involve Tourmaline will take place. You'll get money for those. So, yeah. Just want to make sure you guys are all doing great on this for your first Friday and your first quest weekend. So yeah.
Can we get breakfast first?
Of course you can. Just remember, later you are, most of the quests will be gone, and you'll get the pickings, as they say.
Ooh. And are we able to get them before and then have breakfast?
Technically, yes, if you want. As long as you guys get your quest done by Sunday, you'll be good.
Hey, Drip. You want to
Yes.
run and get the quest?
Grab group.
Okay. You knock. I'll get dressed.
Okay, and Drip waddles his way over to the other side of the dorm, and he knocks on the door to Ray and Daisy's place.
Daisy puts her pillow over her head and goes like, "Go away!"
Quest
Ray just-
weekend. Quest weekend.
Ray
It's
just
like
like
he... Sorry.
Ray just like opens the door and slips out, like closes it behind them. Like, hey, I don't know if you want to fight that bear this early in the morning.
And he knocks again, and he goes, "We have to pick a quest. Then Brecky."
Go without me. I'll get up in like 5 minutes and make breakfast. I promise.
Well, you gotta
Fine.
pick your battles, bud.
I want to go as a group. And then he mumbles and starts walking away.
You know, people can learn to live with 3 out of 4.
Igor comes walking back out going, well, that's not exactly, it's barely passing. 75%.
Let's go. And Drip opens the door and makes his way out and starts going down the hallway to the billboard.
Come on, Ray. Yeah. Come on, Ray. Let's go. I'll be back for you, Daisy.
Okay, so you guys walk out of your dorm and you just walk straight down the hallway and you see the billboard, and there's just a giant crowd of first years all clobbering over the board trying to grab quests, and you hear them going like, "Oh, wolves," and like, "Ah, Wylde Forest," and everything. And then they're like, "Oh, we get to go to Tourmaline." And it's a lot of stuff. And then, so what do you guys do?
I would like to find a pillar and hide behind it.
You don't find a pillar. It's like just a normal room.
You're telling me that in this huge magic castle place,
It's a room. So it's like, it's right next to the entryway. So like you have the doors that come in, you have a little office desk, and then the hallway to the dorms. And then like the billboard or the bulletin board is right next to the office space. There are no pillars in this small room. This small entryway that you guys are at.
I was kind of
I
hoping
hate
that Ray, as you know,
this
being so
effing
tall, would just
castle.
reach over and grab them.
nah, dude, crowds are not Ray's thing. I'm over here like about to have a panic attack, like, oh no, oh, this is a nightmare.
So you guys
Um,
are, as you
okay.
guys are like standing next to each other, Drip, being his small self, just kind of like flips into the crowd and then comes back holding 3 pieces of paper. And he hands them to you guys and he goes, "We can pick."
I would give my life for Drip.
And so he You guys are right next to like the office, like the little desk that like the welcome desk to the dorm, and he lays the 3 quests down on the table and he goes, so we got Tourmaline, Forest, and Tourmaline.
I prefer the forest. There's really
My vote
creepy
is also
things in there.
forest.
Well, so we have, and you guys read them, and in one of, so the first one says, in Tourmaline, help the local innkeeper deliver goods to nearby guard towers. And then the forest one says, defeat wolves approaching the border of the school. And then the next one says, Tourmaline, Madame Capali requires assistance with taking her sons to the closest town of Grimaldus. So those are your quests that you were given.
I think we should. Oh, this one, pointing at the forest, spare parts. You like the forest too, right, Ray?
Drip just goes, gold and Tourmaline.
Forest, wolves.
But you get money for Tourmaline. You don't get money doing forest quest.
Need the money.
If you want to buy cool shit, you need money.
Turn and look up at Ray. Hello, Ray. I think you're the tiebreaker.
I mean, because like forests, right? Like, I feel like would be easy, but
we go through forest to Tourmaline.
right. And also, you know, come to think of it, I don't have any money to my name. So, Tourmaline it is.
I think it would be best then if we're going to do that to be as helpful as possible. And we should make sure that Madam, and I try to read the upside down, read the one with the lady whose children need delivering.
Madame Capali.
Yes.
Yeah, so you guys get to choose between helping the local innkeeper deliver goods or take her sons to Grimaldus. It also depends on which ones that you guys can think that you can feasibly do in 3 days.
Does anybody know where Grimaldus is?
So Tourmaline is about 3 hours out through the Wylde Forest. It's like through Wylde Forest, and then you hit Tourmaline. And then Grimaldus is about half a day from Tourmaline.
Oh yeah, we got
On
that
foot.
knocked.
So
I would suggest this one then.
So you guys want to help Madame Capali?
Okay. It's
I'm down. I'm diggity down.
I want money, is what Drip says.
just remember when you're helping to serve someone, you don't be so crass as to ask for money.
Money.
Please?
And so then Drip just grabs the other two that you guys didn't pick and then like weasels his way back into the crowd to slap him back on the bulletin board and then walks back to you guys.
Shall we go tell Daisy the good news?
Sure. And Drip grabs the paper and he shoves it in his pocket. Safekeeping.
Sir. And we head back.
Okay.
By the way, did we see anybody else that we know? Like, what was his name?
Pat?
Do we see Pat in there? Or V?
You don't see V. Let me roll for Pat. You do not see Pat there either.
No. Must either be sleeping in.
You do
or...
see one of his dorm mates that he pointed out to you, though, who is walking back upstairs with a paper. So.
Hey, Adam. Good morning.
Hi. And he's like, you can tell that he's also groggy. It kind of looks like he lost, like they did rock, paper, scissors to see who had to get up early to grab the quest. And he was the one who lost.
Quest did you get? We got one to deliver.
He's
Adam-
already up the stairs. Like, he's already gone.
Oh.
You said good morning, and he was walking up the stairs. He's gone.
Hi.
So yeah, you guys make it back to the room. Did you guys lock the door behind you, or did you just leave it?
I didn't. I wasn't worried about it.
Oh,
Anyone else?
Our dorm? Yeah, no.
So you guys just walk it back in. Daisy, what are you doing now?
I got up, like, once I had some peace and quiet and got dressed. And I made biscuits and sausage and gravy for everybody for breakfast.
Drip goes and grabs cereal.
I'll
Okay.
take some of that. It smells wonderful.
I hope you like it.
Oh, of course. I'm sure I will. Oh, and Drip has our quest. We get to deliver children.
Oh, wonderful. How far is it away?
And we start in Tourmaline.
Okay. And where are we going?
I don't remember.
Drip pulls out the paper and he goes, Grimaldus.
Oh, I've been there in my youth, I think.
I think we passed it on the way to school, but that was about it.
Do I know Grimaldus?
I
Have I been there in my past?
don't know. Let me see if you can roll anything for that. I'd say roll history.
History.
Mhm.
All right. That would be under skills, right?
Mhm.
No, I know that place. I rolled a 2 + 1, so 3. I don't think.
The name sounds familiar, but you've never been there.
Okay. All right.
So awesome. So yeah, Drip hands the paper over and he's like, here you go. You can read it.
Right. So in order to do this, I guess I leaf back through. I go back to my room, pull out the pieces of paper. Is Quest Weekend supposed to be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or is it supposed to be
Yes.
Saturday, Sunday?
So it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And sometimes the BFA will meet Friday morning to kind of like see if they got like quests together. But they don't meet this Friday since it's the first Friday. But they will meet next Friday for next Quest Weekend.
Okay.
So yeah,
I can't remember. Did we actually?
you guys are part of the BFA.
We joined the BFA because
Yes.
Drip wanted to join the BFA.
Yeah, and he wanted you guys as a group since you guys are an adventuring group together. He wanted you guys to all be in it together.
Yep.
So
The drippy bird talked us into it.
you gotta respect the Drip.
Hey, I am.
So yeah, what do you guys do for the morning?
Well, I clean up and then I guess we probably should pack a pack. What do we pack? What do we pack for a weekend like this? Anybody got pointers? Because I've never done this before.
It's never done this before either. I'm going to guess a change of clothes, some food, maybe some more food.
You know what I'm gonna do?
and-
I'm going to call Bellamere. Maybe he can help us.
I mean, if we're going to be going through the forest, then we're going to need at least survival tools and things to make up a camp overnight. We're also going to need clothes that are appropriate for a town, as well as ways to fit in once we get there.
Okay.
I think my suit will do.
I look fine, Drip says as he like goes into his room and like grabs his backpack.
I think I'm okay too for in town. And I do have some travel attire, is what Daisy says.
I've never been in the forest overnight.
So Daisy goes and changes because she was wearing like a house coat, and she comes out looking like Crocodile Hunter, like khaki shorts, khaki shirt, big brim hat.
You look like Nigel Thornberry.
Yes, exactly. Hiking boots, knee-high striped socks. Of course, a little neckerchief that's yellow, Daisy's color, and she's like ready. And a giant, like one of those travel backpacks that has like the sleeping roll on top.
Mm-hmm.
And
Nice.
it's way too heavy for her.
Love that. Drip comes back out. He's got his pack all filled up. And he looks at you guys and he's like, we good?
Igor comes back out, dragging a trunk after him.
Oh my god, Igor.
No, Igor, no one carry that. Backpack. And
Oh.
Drip starts pointing at his backpack. And he goes, do you need one?
I don't have one.
Drip looks at you and he like pats you on the shoulder and he goes, one moment. And he goes back in the room and he hands out and he pulls out like a very raggedy backpack. You could tell that this was like his backpack preschool because like since he was going to a new school, his parents were like, oh, we're gonna buy you a new backpack. Like new day, like New Year's school, here's a new backpack. So he like hands you this kind of raggedy one and he goes like, here.
Ooh. I look at him, I look at it, and I try to figure out how to put the darn thing on.
And he takes off his backpack and he holds it and he looks at you and he puts one arm through the hole, other arm through the hole, and then shuffles it onto his back and he goes, backpack.
Ingenious. Very ingenious. Okay. Sit there and open the trunk and start pulling out, a change of clothes and, a book to read. And, by the time he's done, he's got like more stuff that can possibly fit in this backpack and only a little of it even slightly useful.
As you're like pulling out stuff though, Drip does kind of like grab things that aren't useful and puts them back in the trunk and tells you no.
But
No.
What if I need to?
No.
How about
No.
just one?
No.
Fine. Grumble, 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 grumble.
So as they do that, Daisy puts on her backpack. And as she is like hoisting it up, it pulls her back and she lands on her back on top of the backpack. It's all fours up in the air and
You
goes
just
like
turtle yourself.
I just turtled myself because the backpack is too freaking heavy. So Daisy goes like, help,
So
help.
Drip is too busy helping Igor, like smacking shit out of his hands. So
Careful. It's expensive.
Ray had gone back like into the bedroom to like get changed from school clothes to like what Ray wore before they came to school, which is like homemade leather, like forest attire. You know how it goes when you're on your own and you are crafty, if you will.
yes.
So Ray comes out in these like neutral tones, like well worn, like nature dweller, and just sees Daisy and like doubles over laughing, like can't even help, too busy laughing and pointing and crying.
Drip finishes knocking stuff out of Igor's hands and is like, essentials, and hands you the backpack and then goes over to Daisy and goes, oy vey.
Daisy just has kind of given up and just arms and legs are just because of dwarf not reaching the floor. So she's just laying there going like,
yeah. Drip waddles over to you and he kind of gives you a little push to roll you over and then takes the backpack off of you.
Okay. Oh,
and
thank you.
flips it open.
Thank you, honey.
And starts just grabbing shit out and starts like picking through it and like picking out all the shit that you don't need as well.
Concealer. I have to conceal those bags under my eyes.
No makeup, no.
Yeah.
And he's pulls out all the makeup and chucks it on the floor. And then
And
Just-
Bitsy is looking at this like this is the
please.
best game of fetch.
no,
And Bitsy starts bringing everything back.
he ends up and then he grabs like 5 books out of the bag and goes, "You don't need 5 books." Chucks them on the floor.
Oh my god! My books! My books!
And then he looks through it and he looks at this and he goes, "Where's the pan?
What pan?
Your pan."
Are you crazy? That pan is heavy.
Yes, so is everything in this backpack.
I feel like one pan is about equal to 5 books.
Get rid of books,
so
pan, we eat.
So Daisy shuffles into the kitchen and she grabs the cast iron pan and brings it back.
And he ties it to the backpack and he closes up the whole backpack, ties it on, and then gives it to you.
While he's busy doing that, I totally grab my concealer. Just a concealer, no other makeup, but I grab the concealer and I shove it in my khaki pants.
You really just want to conceal, don't feel, huh?
Yes, exactly.
I want you to take that back. I want you to take that back right now.
Now they know. So, yes. So he drip packed for you guys.
Well, of course he did.
Except for Ray. Ray already knows everything. So yeah, you guys are all set.
I like how you phrased that. I am going to be basking in that one for the next 15 minutes.
I don't even remember what I said.
You said Ray knows everything.
Oh. I mean, to an extent, yeah. At least in this.
No takesies backsies.
In this scenario, yes.
Thank you, Drip. This is much more comfortable and easier to carry. I appreciate it.
I know. You guys are weird.
I've never been camping before.
That's sad.
I've been camping once. It was in the living room.
Have
That's
they never
sad.
been camping in the books that y'all read?
I don't read outdoor nature books. I read romance novels.
My mom and I go camping every year.
It sounds like fun, but
It's fun.
well, we'll see how it goes after this weekend.
Yes.
We're definitely queuing up to have 2 of us come back swearing that we will never take anything that requires us to be gone overnight again.
So now you guys are all done. Drip is waiting at the door for you guys to finish getting ready.
But by the way, are we tent camping or not even tent camping?
Drip doesn't tent camp, so
oh shit.
he has his roll, his bedroll. He's gonna sleep under the stars. You can tell that he did not bring a tent.
Okay, that's gonna be an adventure.
I will say that you guys, those of you who got applied to the school, you were made aware that you would have to bring your own tent.
Okay.
That was one of the list of required stuff to bring for school.
Okay.
So you guys all have tents.
Okay.
Whether or not you bring them, Drip doesn't have one because he went screw a tent.
I'll bring my tent because I have a nifty tent, and I swear I had that tent when I was 16. It's cool. It was silver, had a silver fly over it, but it opened like an umbrella. So there were no stakes you had to put in.
Nice.
It's literally, you pulled on the top, it popped. It was a 1-person tent, but it was a tiny little igloo tent. It went to Greece with me, and it broke on that trip, but it was the best friggin' tent ever. And so Daisy has an umbrella tent. Because she went to the store to buy a tent and everything was too complicated. And then the last tent they showed her was that tent. And she was like, I'll take it.
Nice.
So
awesome.
So Daisy does have a tent.
Awesome.
Igor's is still in the packaging.
Nice. Love that for you guys. So yeah. Are you guys all ready to GTFO?
So
Okay,
where do we catch the stage to Tourmaline? We're going to take the stage, right? Coach?
No, we walk.
It's hours.
I'm sorry, were you planning on taking a carriage through the forest?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
No, we walk.
With our
Back in
feet?
my day, they couldn't make it through the forest.
Wait.
Feet.
Oh. Hold on. Disappears back into the room. Brings out a small jar of unguent for the blisters.
Oh.
Don't like the word ungent. Didn't like that one.
Okay. So yeah, you guys start making your way, and then you see a bunch of other students. They look all ready as well to begin their quests. I pulled out actual dice now, so I'm good. Okay. So you guys make your way out of the dorms, and you just see a bunch of kids. A lot of them are like going off in different directions. You see some of them walk towards general classes over to the Wylde Forest over there. And then you see a large group of kids all going out through the south part of the Wylde Forest, which is where you guys entered in. And you notice that there is no opening like there was when you guys came in. That opening has been shut, and it's just trees and stuff now.
Does anybody
Interesting.
remember which way Tourmaline is?
Not a clue.
I have no idea because I came with a carriage and
Me too. Looking around, is there anybody like an upperclassman we could ask?
I mean, there's a lot of like you can make like investigation to try and see if you see anybody that could be upperclassmen.
Fair enough. Okay, remind me never to do these again. Ooh, dirty 20. Yeah.
nice.
Cool. So you quickly see that kid that you saw at
Tim?
yes, you see Tim. Yes, Tim. Yeah, so you see Tim making his way with a group of 3 right next to him, and they're all making their way to the south part of the forest.
Tim, hello, Tim. Question for you.
What do you want?
Which direction is Tourmaline?
South? You have a flashlight, don't you?
Right, but I didn't want to start in the wrong direction and then have to go all the way around through the forest. So thank you.
The
Really appreciate it.
flashlight tells you where you want to go.
Sorry.
That's right.
The flashlight
And he's
out.
like, "Yep, cool. Have fun on quest weekend." And he keeps walking
Thank
with
you.
his group.
Good luck.
You too. So yeah, you guys are approaching the south part of the forest now, and you could tell that Drip is starting to do the like vibrating thing that he was doing on the first day of school.
Daisy takes her
So,
flashlight out and points it at the forest and says, Tourmaline.
yeah. So you just like point it out, and you go light tourmaline, and the light makes a pop, and it shines around in like a sphere, and then hones in a beam towards tourmaline.
I guess this is where we have to go.
As you guys start to like kind of make your way to the forest, you do see you see Onatus, the druid teacher that you have, who is like saying to all the first years, like, just remember, here to Tourmaline is about a 3-hour walk. And there are creatures on this south side of the Wylde Forest. Be careful, guys. And have a great first quest week. Or quest weekend. Have a good quest weekend, guys. And
Thank
then
you.
Thank you.
Of course. And Drip kind of like, as you guys start entering the forest, Drip kind of like grabs your hand, Ray, and is kind of like staying close with you so that he doesn't get lost.
Yeah, he is.
Am I the only one that has a flashlight on? Or
You're the only one who has indicated that you've turned yours on in the
Okay.
group.
I figured we were following you.
I
Definitely got one in my hand.
Yeah, turn yours on as well, please.
Light Tourmaline.
Okay, so yours does the same thing, large sphere. But so yours starts spinning around in circles as soon as you light yours.
What is going on with your light?
No. Light tourmaline.
It does the same thing, does the sphere, and then just starts spinning around in circles.
Okay, I'm gonna give my flashlight. Igor, here, hold mine. Let me see your flashlight.
Okay.
And I say light tourmaline.
Same thing. Sphere
my-
starts spinning around in circles.
Oh no, your flashlight is
You want to make an Arcana check to
Kaput!
try and see what's going on.
Oh Lord, yeah, I will. Nat 20 to the total of a 21.
Nice.
Okay. So when you say light tourmaline, you notice that it's because the flashlights are too close together.
Oh. Oh, so you can only have one flashlight at a time.
Within a few feet of each other, yeah.
Like 2-3 feet or something?
Like 4 or 5 feet.
Okay. Okay, so what do you guys want to do? Do we want to use both flashlights or just the one? Stick close together or have 2 and 2? How do you want to do this?
Stick close together.
Alright, well then you turn yours off and I'll keep mine on.
Darkness.
Alright.
And Drip's like, cool. Spooky.
As we go,
spooky.
What?
Igor is, looking around for eyeballs. Come on, Bithy. Stay close.
You can make investigation to try and see if you see any eyeballs, if you wish.
Oh, nat 20, 24.
Yeah, they're
Ah!
everywhere. They're everywhere. Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
That one would look good as a replacement for one of Bitsy's if necessary. And, ooh, if I ever want to go blue, those are good ones. Whispering under his breath as he goes.
Okay. So, sorry, I'm like trying to get. You guys are gonna probably need roll 20. So, I mean, you guys have a flashlight. You're pretty good.
I'm sure that there have already been numerous stories racing around first years about how lights have failed them or their older siblings and they were never heard from again. Wait, wasn't your brother at your house over this last holiday? Yes. Well, no, but maybe it wasn't my brother, it was my friend's brother.
First hour of your trip, nothing really happens. So you guys are walking, a lot of eyeballs staring back at you. I will, however, need everybody to make a perception check for me.
Perception. That's in the skills too, right?
Yes.
13.
8.
Okay.
I want to go home.
What?
Got a nat 1.
Yeah, you guys.
Oh no.
None of you guys hear anything.
Oh, great.
Well, that's because we've got a
So.
pan that's clanking. We've got me who's constantly talking to Bitsy.
Yeah.
Muttering under my breath. We've got Drip over here who's always like spooky, 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 spooky.
Yeah.
And his feathers rustling and
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He's a little rustly boy.
My suit occasionally tearing. I mean,
I just had this
So.
image of like Scooby-Doo flashlight walking through like Scooby Gang, like kind of creeping, or are we just regular walking?
You guys, I mean, Drip's just like walking, but he's like staying real close to Ray.
Okay.
So yeah, you first hour, nothing really. You see all the eyeballs. The second hour, as you're kind of getting closer, there's my D4. There it is. pull up stuff. I did so much work today for this campaign, even though I took a nap.
And then the cat sat on your
Yes, and then
face.
Sammy tried to kill me by sleeping on my face.
Oh,
Uh-huh. That wasn't fun. It was while I was sleeping too, so it abruptly woke me up because I was dying. So
I'm glad it worked out in the end.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sammy tried to kill me today. So you guys, as you're walking, you hear a lot of rustling in the
Like
bushes in front of
leaves?
you guys. Just like a lot of rustling.
Do we notice anything?
God damn it, why do I not? Oh, I have the monster manual. One sec.
Okay.
D&D Beyond, I don't have the monster manual on D&D Beyond, but I have the physical copy, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back with my monster manual. So you guys hear rustling. What do you do?
Investigation. What's that?
What's that? Oh,
What's that?
oh.
Listen,
Anybody
smell that?
see anything?
Roll investigation.
Oh my! Investigation. 5.
22.
Oh, nice.
Cool. So with that 22, you do notice, you do hear, you hear like little mutters coming from the
Hey, maybe that
bushes.
those
Horrifying.
like just little chatters, like chatting. Okay. Hello.
Somebody there?
So you say that and words stop. Like, well, not words. It was a lot of just like incoherent mumbling to each other.
Okay.
It stops.
Daisy grabs her spoon from the side of her backpack just in case. There will be whacking.
The muttering stops, but the rustling is still happening.
Oh, this is so scary. And I'd kind of jump behind Igor and try to hide behind him.
Igor's all like, is anybody there? Hello?
You say that and you hear just like same mumbles again and more rustling of leaves.
Slowly start, grip my flashlight tighter and slowly start,
Oh, I have the flashlight. Why am I hiding behind Igor? Oh my god. So I tried to point the flashlight where the rustling is coming from.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm kind of doing like the sidesteppy thing where you kind of slowly scoot closer. And I'm like, hello?
Still no response.
So they respond to Igor, but they don't respond to me.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
I guess we just kind of keep inching that direction.
Yeah, I guess so.
Is there a stick on the ground?
I mean, you're in a forest.
And is there a longer stick on the ground that I could kind of poke into the leaves in front of us?
Make a nature check.
Oh, sure. Ask non-camping boy to go, make a nature check. 12.
You find like a medium-sized
That'll work.
stick.
Kind of poke in and rustle around in the bushes.
So you do that, and nothing that's in there says anything, but you do kind of feel a thud when you do that.
Hello? Kind of peer on in.
So as you do that,
Get a face full of.
you see a needle blight looking at you. But you only see one.
Hello. Sorry to disturb you.
So as you say hello, it doesn't necessarily scream, but it does make it's a very like plant noise. So it kind of sounds like you're twisting sticks and it's making like that really crunching noise.
Ah.
And then we're gonna roll initiative.
Ooh. What dice do I use?
A D20.
No, I know, but which ones do I use? My pink, rainbow, pan.
Actually, if we're in D20, it's better to roll initiative in D20 if you've already got your character sheet set up.
I don't have a character sheet in D20. I use D&D Beyond.
Why not have both?
I don't know, but I rolled a 12 plus minus 11.
Okay. Oh, no, not Drip. Drip did not roll that.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Why is the upside down Millennium Falcon on our board?
That's
Drip.
Drip.
That's Drip.
Oh. Okay.
I looked up Falcon and I got the Millennium Falcon, so that's Drip. So we got top of the order with the Needle Blight, which is going to stick its hand out at
friend.
It's going to stick its hand out at you, Igor, and it is going to throw needles at you.
This might hurt.
That is a 19 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You think it passed my armor class of 8?
What? Yes.
Wow.
On the bright side, I rolled 1s for the damage, so you get hit with 3 points of piercing damage.
Ouch.
So yes.
Ow. That hurt.
And then it does, so as it does that, it'll make that same crunching twig sound again at you. And then next up, we got Drip, who hasn't seen the blights yet because it only has seen you open up a bush and then get smacked with thorns. So Drip goes like, "Is the bush scary?"
Ow. It bit me.
A bush?
Creature thing.
In the bush?
Yes.
Oh. And he will run in front of you since you had like that little 5 buffer. So he'll run in front of you to be like, "I protect." And he's going to then see the needle blight, and then he's going to just punch it in the face. Which he successfully does.
Nice.
So he does nice mighty fine punch. Awesome. And like his punch does serious damage, and now this blight looks like he's seen better days.
Already? Wow.
It was a bundle of twigs. Now it's a bundle of broken twigs.
Yeah. So Drip just like goes like whoosh-ah and punches it with one arm, and then he gets to do it again because monks are great. But he misses the second one. And so he's standing there and he's in front of you, and he just goes like he gets the one punch, the second punch, or he gets the first punch and he goes like Throckmorton, and then tries to get the second one and misses. And then he looks at the needle blight and he's just like, "Dang it." And that's the end of his turn. Daisy.
Okay, so Daisy runs up right there with her wooden spoon in hand. And as she gets there, she casts Shillelagh. And that sounds something like a "Go for your Stutz und normal." And she just like whacks that wooden spoon at the needle thing.
Okay. So roll to attack.
So D8, right?
Yes.
Oh, so
you'll roll the attack. So roll the D20.
Which, yeah.
And then
Plus
you'll add
5.
you'll add the shillelagh modifier.
So 9.
Total?
Yeah.
Does not hit.
Oh my god. So she misses and like hits the bushes right next to it.
Yep.
But unarmed strike. So she just is so angry. So she starts.
You only get one attack, Mom.
Oh.
You aren't playing a monk this game, Mom.
No, but the shillelagh is my bonus action.
No, so casting shillelagh on a weapon is a bonus action.
Oh,
you take
okay.
an action to hit someone with the weapon you just cast shillelagh on.
All right.
Yes. So that is it. You did your movement,
Okay.
you did your action, your bonus action, that's it.
Okay.
So, next up we have Igor.
So, Igor's still a bit taken aback at this, and is trying to fumble out and be like, I'm sorry. Actually, cast comprehend languages to see if I could,
So they aren't speaking like a language.
Don't know this.
Well, yeah, you cast comprehend languages, and you don't they aren't. You can tell from that they are not speaking a language.
Oh,
It is just noises to each other.
dang, I was kind of hoping he could tell us what was wrong.
Nope.
Phooey. Well, right, there was my turn.
Yeah. At least Drip's in front of you.
Everybody's over there doing something worthwhile, and I'm like,
Yep.
wait, hold on. Let me pull out through my translate app.
Translate.
Okay. It is Ray's turn.
I'm considering, right? Because the last time we were in a combat scenario, if you will.
Well, here, let's do this. Roll a history check for me.
Okay.
So,
Okay,
with
so I
your
know
4,
nothing.
no, so with your 4, you recollect that you have encountered these creatures before. You don't necessarily know what they are, but you have encountered them and they have wrecked your shit before. And from that, take what you will. In the forest, they've come up to you and they have beat you up before. Do that what you will.
Yes, good.
In all of your years, these creatures have been a thorn in your side, literally, because they are needle blights. So.
I'm trying to see the range on my hand axe.
So I will say that with ranged stuff, they are kind of covered by the bush.
Yeah, but it's like an axe, so I feel like it's.
Yes, but they are technically they are in cover technically.
Okay, so
it'll be disadvantage.
Okay.
Because they are it is kind of covered under the bush. And you kind of know it's there, but not really, because you've seen Drip punch into the bushes, and you've seen Daisy try to swing at a bush, and you saw needles come out of the bush and hit Igor. So
I'm gonna move a little bit closer.
So you're moving on the opposite side of Drip, but now you can see into the bush. So I'll take away that cover for you.
Foggers. And I'm gonna do a little hand axe action. Just a little chop.
Just like Throckmorton, Keeper of Axes taught you. That hits. 18.
So swag.
That's a hit. Okay, so yeah, you slash at this, and since it's an axe, you just kind of slash, and it goes whoosh right through it. And it is deceased as you literally cut this tree in half.
Can I collect the sticks of its body for kindling?
Yes.
Oh, that's cold.
Well, no, if we make it a fire, it'll be very warm.
Very warm.
So as you... So are you gonna move on top of it to do that? Or are you just gonna kind of stand off to the side and reach over to it?
Well, I don't want to, get in Drip's way.
Drip can move. He's small.
Yeah, I'll scoot over. I'll say, scooch.
You could literally just lean over top of him.
Drip can also move. Oh, you're getting on top of Drip? No, you could get on top.
He's so small. I figure we could probably share a space. I feel like. that'd probably work, right?
I mean, not by D&D standards.
Listen, hobbits can do it.
Drip's not a hobbit, he's a bird.
Well, he's like the size of a hobbit.
I mean, okay, well, what do you want to do? You just want to get on top of Drip?
No, I'm gonna say, hey, can I get past you, sir, please? Now let me just climb on his shoulders.
He would not be able to hold you, I'll be honest with you. He's got a -1 strength.
I wasn't being serious.
No, I know. But he looks at you in all of his Millennium Falcon glory. And he's like, I guess so. So, there you go.
His Millennium Falcon glory. Alrighty then.
So
wow.
you can take Drip spot.
Literally, we're sitting here watching these two jockey for position. Be
And
able to
so
pick up a bunch of twigs.
that ends your turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you switch spots with Drip, nope, wrong thing. You kind of, as you reach down to start grabbing, twigs, you look up and you see 2 more twig blights show up, just like appear.
I freaking knew it, dude.
And they both will try to throw needles at you as well. So the first one hits.
Careful, they bite.
And the second one, does a 12 hit you?
Yes.
Okay, so they both hit you. So you get hit by the first set of twigs for 7 damage. And then the second set of twigs is 8 damage.
Ow.
So you get hit for
there
a total
goes our
of
fighter.
15 damage.
Yeah, so I'm down.
Okay. So yeah, you reach down to grab these twigs, and then you just notice the 2 of them, and they like make that twisting twig sound again, and they both throw their hands out and just shoot needles out of their hands to hit you. Oh, these are needle blights, not twig blights. I lied. Sorry. They're needles. So yeah, they do that, and that is the end of their turn. So we got Drip, who notices his good friend on the ground, but he is stupid and cannot heal people. So next best thing is to just stand on this dead corpse of a twig or a needle blight, and he's gonna hit the one on the right first. But at this point, he has pulled out a weapon, so now he has a weapon. Buddy, Drip. He did not hit them with his first attack. So sad. He goes for the punch. He hits him with the punch. So he kind of swoops around with his javelin to try and like slice them. With the javelin, misses, goes in with the left hand for a punch, and makes a connection with the punch, and hits them for a lot of damage. But they're not down, so this one's not down yet. So yeah, he punches the right needle blight, and they are immediately just like worse for wear again. Like a lot of the twigs inside of them are broken and stuff. And he looks at the needle blight and he goes, "Don't hurt my friends!" And it's Daisy's turn.
Dear Lord. All right. Daisy takes her wooden spoon.
Which has shillelagh on it still, because it'll last for about a minute or 10 minutes or something.
And I will try to whack again.
Okay, well, you have to get closer. So you have to kind of like wade through the bush to get to them.
Okay, and I'm gonna hit the one that's in front of me.
Okay.
Or try.
Also, Mom, you are the healer of the group.
Oh.
Don't worry, I got her.
Okay.
Okay.
I was like, I just remembered. I was like, my memory serves me, my mom picked a character that can kind of heal.
I don't see any.
She's a warrior baker.
I'm a druid. I don't have any healing.
Druid gets cure wound. You can have cure wounds as a spell.
Oh, I have spells. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Mom getting in the face of danger, then realizes she got spells.
Oh my god.
How do you think you were casting Shillelagh?
Yeah.
Well, okay, sorry.
What it takes to be a spellcaster, remember, Mom? You have a class called that.
Okay, how the fuck did I get into that school?
Oh my god.
That's why you're in school, to learn all of this.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. What is good berry?
You make like 10 berries, and they each, like, every berry you eat, you regain 1 hit point.
Okay.
And you also eat food, so it's like win-win. It's like if you run out of rations, you can still just cast good berry and feed your party.
Oh my god, I can do...
You have cure wounds and healing word too.
I
believe, Mom.
don't.
You didn't
I
prep
don't-
those spells?
Okay, the only spells I have are Charm Person, Entangle, Goodberry, and Speak with Animals.
So you didn't prep that one. Okay.
I don't know what other spells there's no other spells.
So you didn't. So technically, like every day of the in game, you would prep spells for the day. So you'd like take some of those off and like prep other ones. So like if you ever wanted to, you can like take Speak with Animals off and prep Cure Wounds instead, kind of thing.
Well, I am not a camper, so I didn't think of it.
No, it's good.
I did not think of it.
I'm just saying for the future. Now you know that is something you can do. So yes, hit the thing anyways.
Okay, I hit
That's
him.
what you wanted to do. Hit it with the
Yes.
spoon.
Oh my god, never mind.
What'd you get?
4.
Okay, yeah, you do not hit that quick blight.
No. Because
Or needle blight. The needle blight just kind of looks at you, and you try to hit it with wood, and it like screeches at you with a
so
slightly.
it's a total. So do I get Shillelagh or no?
Yeah, no, you
Because then
had Shillelagh.
it's 9. Yeah, so it's 9
still doesn't
total.
hit.
Yeah, I know. So
yeah, anything
and
else you
that's
wish
my
to do?
ex. Or can I do the unarmed strike? No.
That is monk shit, Mom.
It's on my sheet.
Igor.
Hello, Ray. Are you okay? And I point at the one that on the left, and they see. Get it. I sit down next to, and I weave my hands over, and basically cast Spare the Dying on Ray
Okay.
to make sure that she stays among the living and doesn't become hurt.
That's funny for a necromancer.
It's much easier. Well, if she died, then we figure out how to cast.
that's a big dog.
enemy
Don't
dead,
mind
but
the
I'll
big
worry
dog.
About, whoa, that was a big dog.
don't mind the big dog.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Looks like an ocelot.
Okay, Adam, you can control that dog.
Get it.
Bitsy?
That's Bitsy, yeah.
Oh, how cute.
To go munch on this one over here.
Okay. So you can do all the
He
rolling
loves
for
playing
that.
fetch.
So do you have a dog character sheet for Bitsy?
Not a clue. Nope. So let's just go ahead and roll a straight 20 to see if Vithi manages to do anything. And 14 to hit.
That hits.
I am figuring that Bithy's teeth are all of a D4. Basically cracks one twig for 1 point of damage.
Okay. Yeah, see, you bite that, he bites that twig, and then he, so I'm gonna do math real quick. So yeah, so he does that, and he kind of then comes back to you as well.
Oh,
with
thank
the twig
you.
to give
Yeah.
it. So yeah, he brings it back to you, and he's like, "Hello, I have this."
Fetch?
So I just found a thing for the dog. I'll send you this D&D sheet for this wiki page for dogs for the future. So there you go.
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, and so it's gonna move away, or Bitsy's gonna move away, but the twig blight is going to try to strike him with its claws. Which it does hit Bitsy. For 4 points of damage. So Bitsy is not doing
so
well either. Yeah.
Don't worry, I can sew that back on.
So yeah, as like the needle blight slashes at Bitsy, and it like takes out a chunk of his side, and like kind of then throws it on the ground next to him, and then looks at you guys again, and then it'll be Ray's turn, which Ray is incapacitated but not rolling death saves. So yeah, so we're back up to the top of the order with the needle blights. The one that was hit by Drip is going to then claw Drip. And does that hit Drip? Oh, Drip's AC is sad too. Y'all have really sad ACs.
I'm proud of my.
We're
eight.
level
Thank you very
1!
I know. Oh my god. Why did I roll max damage?
Why did you?
Oh!
You cannot. No.
Drip goes down.
I get it here. I won't go home.
Oh fuck.
So everyone,
Listeners, we apologize that our show was that short.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and
Anyways, join us for the next season.
Thank you for listening. We'll be rolling up new characters for next game.
Yeah, Drip is down. Drip failed his first death save.
No, Drip.
So yeah.
No.
You did this.
I did do this. He's not dead. He's just Daisy.
What the fuck? Daisy's really angry.
Oh god.
So I'm gonna roll again.
You just watched everybody's favorite bird fall to the ground.
Yes! And I rolled an 18.
That hits.
Alright. D8. Come on, baby. That's 6 plus 3. That's 11.
Oh, it's gone. How do you get rid of it?
Oh my god. So Daisy's so freaking angry. She takes the wooden spoon and she goes to town on that thing. Like whooping a child. Like whooping. She is giving that needle.
Let me preface real quick. We do not support
no, not at all.
hitting their child.
At all. Not at all. But that needle thing is getting a whooping.
Okay. I just wanted to preface.
Oh no, absolutely not. I do not.
Don't hit your kids.
No, don't. Because that's abuse.
You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah.
Don't hit your kids.
Don't abuse your children. So yes, that thing is getting a whooping with a wooden spoon.
Okay. So it's done.
Have you ever been beaten so hard you die?
Where did it come from?
Igor, it's your turn.
Oh my god.
Igor's sitting here just going, wow, watching bits of twigs rain down all over the place.
And when Daisy is done, she's like taking a handkerchief out and she just wipes the sweat off her forehead and kind of wipes her spoon off.
So when you're smacking the shit out of this needle blight, you do get some goop on you.
Okay.
So you have like some green goop that gets on you, which is like the equivalent of like this
Slime?
creature's blood.
Okay.
So it's kind of like you get green blood all over you.
Oh, lovely.
From going to town.
Okay, so I look like Dexter afterwards.
I bet you're glad that you brought that concealer.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So I
Igor,
kind of
what are you
clean.
doing?
I clean myself
So-
off.
Okay.
After having made sure that Ray's good, I basically take this big stick, or this medium-sized stick that I have,
Mhm.
and I awkwardly step forward, and I awkwardly try to poke this thing in the face.
Okay.
Kind of like a fencing action.
So
he saw it
poking.
he saw it once in a manual.
Okay.
so you try to like stab it. So we'll treat it as a D4 weapon, and you'll just roll a straight 20. No proficiency because you were not proficient in stick weaponry.
What do you mean?
You read it in a manual once. That's it. You're not proficient. Sorry. So you do not hit it. So you kind of like go for the stab, and the needle blight kind of moves out of the way, and then like kind of grabs the stick and takes it away from you,
Hey,
and throws it on the side.
hey!
And it
don't
then
you
screeches at you again.
speak. Sorry, still can't
What
understand you.
what would Bitsy like to do?
He's gonna sit there and just kind of nose the piece that's on the ground, and also nose Ray to make sure that Ray is okay.
Okay. Ray's still down for the count.
It's just in. Ray is not okay.
No. Needle Blight's turn. Needle Blight is going to claw at you, Igor.
Drip is so there and available.
Drip is down.
Never.
So that's 18 to hit.
If you drop the 10 and subtract 1, you'd miss.
Yeah, I know. That's 8 points of damage.
Literally, listen, you took the stick away from me and then you proceed to beat me with it? Thanks.
What I'm hearing is you handed them a stick and asked them to beat you with it.
Yeah, pretty much. So you're down now too.
What the
Only a
hell?
little. Only a little.
Annika, are you going for TPK?
I didn't mean to, okay? When I set up this encounter with, they'll be fine, and then this happened. D&D Beyond lied to me.
What a world. Oh my
Drip failed again.
If you killed Drip, I'm rolling all 3 death saves intentionally and failing all of them.
Daisy, it's your turn. I will say you can force feed people if you want.
Force feed?
Cast good berry and force feed good berries to people.
Okay, that's what I will do.
I'm just saying, because like your whole party's done except for a dog. So you
Alright.
get 10. So you could choose who. So I'll let you cast, and then as a bonus action, I'll let you pick one of them to force feed.
Okay. I will force feed 5 to Ray.
Okay.
And 5 to Drip.
Oh, sure.
Oh, so you get to choose
Leave
one of
me.
them right now.
Oh, okay. Well, then all 10 to Ray.
Okay.
Let's go!
Yeah, the person who doesn't have to roll death saves.
Oh, shit!
No, it's too late. You said it. You said it. Ray's alive.
No, because I didn't know. I'm still in.
No takesies, backsies, binge.
But
I'm my tummy.
I'm a
Ray-
fucking newbie, and y'all are
No, it's okay. It's fine. Drip will pass.
away.
Away.
No, it's okay. Ray's got this. You guys have one left.
Until
that
the next
all I can
3
do?
pop up.
So the spell is the only thing I can do, or can I
Yes,
do?
that is what I let you do. Is you cast the spell as your action. Bonus action was to feed the berries to someone.
Okay. All right.
So, Igor,
Fine.
death save.
Straight D20.
You can
You
do
can
this.
also roll it from your character sheet if you have that.
Nope.
That's a fail.
That's a fail. So
Okay, Ray.
9 does not help.
Okay, so I'm a little far away at the moment. Just a bit.
A little bit.
Just a little bit. So are these also like in the bushes? Are they like undercover? Or the last one?
Oh, you know they're there though. So they're not, there's no cover for them anymore. Their cover has been blown.
Good. Yes, good.
Fireball.
I mean, the only spell I have that like does harm is one that requires touch. So unfortunately, it won't be that one this time. This time, we're pulling out the hand axe. Does a 14 hit?
That hits.
Let's go! Okay. 5 slashing damage.
Okay. How do you do it?
Dude, I pull out my hand axe. I'm like, this is for Drip, and I freaking chuck it.
This is for Drip.
Okay, so
I love
you
it.
chuck it and it hits the heart of this needle blight. And as it hits the heart, you see the green ooze spurt out and go all over Igor.
It's okay. He probably wants to have that kind of stuff.
So the ooze gets everywhere all over Igor, and it's like falls to the ground, and it does that twig crunching noise one last time before it perishes. So yes.
Mother trucker, dude, that hurt like a butt cheek on a stick.
Anything else you wish to do with your turn? You have any bonus actions that you can do, or
Let me take a peek real quick.
okay?
Any bonus heal spells sitting in there anywhere?
Right.
That's what I'm looking for. Because I've got mending.
You cannot mend a person.
I don't think I can mend a person.
You can mend Bitsy.
I don't think that's
Betsy's
correct.
a creature, technically.
No.
I mean, well, so you did your action already, so
Yeah.
so you cannot do anything. It is Drip's turn. He passed, guys.
Yay!
Let's go!
Daisy, it is your
Right.
turn.
I'm going up to Drip
Mhm.
and I'm grabbing one of my heart cookies and just shove it into his beak.
That does
Just-
nothing.
Not only is he making his death saves, you're choking him. Got it.
Yeah, that does nothing to him.
I just thought it might help with the hurt a little bit.
Nope.
Well, in that case, I'm casting good berries again
Okay.
and giving the 10 good berries to Drip.
Oh, Drip only needs 9.
Okay.
So you start shoving them in his mouth, and he like eats them up until like there's one left, and he's like, "I'm good."
Done. Okay, well then I'm gonna give the last one to Igor.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Everybody is alive.
Holy moly. What the hell was that?
Looks like it might
Is-
stain.
The carnage, and Drip looks at everybody. He goes, "That was so much fun."
What? You almost died, Drip.
But I punched a tree.
Yeah, but how would I explain to your mom that you're no longer with us?
Adventure life.
I think I'm not cut out for this.
Same.
Oh gosh. Well, you guys passed your first encounter. Like actual encounter.
Barely.
I was going to say, it took out 3 of us.
Yeah.
Barely.
You did it though. I'm so proud of you guys.
But you know why Daisy survived? She's like the equivalent of a Gen Xer.
Daisy's actually a tank.
Daisy is a Gen Xer, man. Key latch kid. She's got it.
Okay. So you did that. So that's the second hour of your walk as you encounter that.
Never going to make it.
Nothing for the third the third hour. Nothing
The
happens.
GM plays nice on
And-
us.
Yeah.
I rolled. I'll tell you. So encounters are based on the first one. If I roll under a 10, nothing happens. Second hour, if I roll under 10, something happens. Last one, roll under 10, nothing happens. So you're good. You may reach your third hour and you make it out into the town of Tourmaline. Which you guys are approached with a very hustling and bustling town of Tourmaline. You all walked past this town on your way into the school, whether that be on foot or by a carriage. All of you have gone through this town. You all have seen some of the notable places, such as the tavern called the Detailed Dagger. Some of you may have stayed there. You can decide whether or not you did the night before coming into school. I know Drip did. And then there's the general store named the Tired Bee, which has a very sleepy bee as its like
Oh, cute.
shop sign. And then you notice the weapons store, which is listed as Hilda's Ironworks. And then you see an enchantment store called Arcane Minded. These were just some of the very notable places that people like to talk about Tourmaline. It's very well known for its finely crafted weapons and its hustling and bustling tavern, because not only is this town a town for the students, it is also a town for the Adventurers Guild and just other adventurers who are not a part of this guild. This town is very much a breadbasket for all adventurers, which is why the school was built right next to this town.
Okay.
So, yep. And I know we still have technically 30 minutes left, but I'm actually going to cut it here just because this is a good stopping point. I don't want to get into more of it yet, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we're going to leave it there. You guys have entered the town of Tourmaline after a near miss total party kill against needle blights. So yes.
You guys, we did it. Yay.
I'm so proud of you
still
guys.
bemoaning the fact that his once white handkerchief now has all that green slime all over it.
Yeah.
Poor boy. Poor baby. Bless his heart.
So yes, thank you guys so much for listening to this podcast. And we will see you all in the next podcast.
Bye.
Goodbye, guys.
Oh.
Bye, Craig.
Bye, Craig.